2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard. You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes. You know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaquille Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like Magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
Sometimes you don't.
Not that dense. Shaquille Johnson.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Kevin, back to you.
Well, you love that versatility, D.A. Thank you. Tonight's matchup, two transition offenses. Steve, over your 14 NBA years, who are some of your favorite teammates to run the fast break with?
You know, one that comes to mind was probably the quickest, Tony Parker. I mean, when he first entered this league, he had jets.
Yep. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Iguodala and Green the duo at forward. And it's Bogut in at the 5 roaming the paint.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Curry against Westbrook. To the paint. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The pass to Grant. Got a piece of it. Westbrook kicks to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson for the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
That buttery jumper reigning true. Clay's confidence from range, unbelievable.
Grant surveying the D. Robertson kicks to Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And he makes the first. Morris is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Andre Robertson. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Curry. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson passes to Iguodala. He dishes it to Cook. Thompson right side. Over Westbrook. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Cook. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Excellent touch from the mid-range. Klay Thompson's jump shot. It's good from anywhere.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball. Because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through 1.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Paul George. Nerlens Noel is out there with Morris. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Ferguson in at the shooting guard position. So many metrics out there right now, Steve. One of the big ones, scoring efficiency. Who comes to mind in that area?
Well, you look at the percentage. Kevin Durant, the amount of shots he takes, he shoots with a high percentage. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas, not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all 3 levels. Those are some of the guys that shoot a high percentage.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Thompson from deep 3-point range from beyond the arc and then some. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Thompson against George. Over Thompson, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's Livingston, defended by George. Livingston, that's good. 44 seconds left in the first half. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve. But for point guard Sean Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night. And then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Grant comes in for Markieff Morris. Robertson, he's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Different look here for the Warriors. Bell, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Urebko. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Cook. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Westbrook finds Robertson. Back to Westbrook, over Thompson. No good off the back of the rim. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, on offense, I like to see them play inside out more. Attack the basket, generate easy points. And then once the defense collapses, kick it out to the perimeter for open looks. Trust me, I know. Rick Fox, Big Shot Bob, that's all we did.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. That one falls.
The ability to find soft spots in the defense. Curry reading it right, as usual.
Grant outside. Outside Westbrook. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 9 points. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharp-shooting team.
Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First free throw is good.
Not projected to be a big-time defensive player coming out of college. Klay's now often asked to lock down the opponent's best scorer.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Felton's checked in. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. And so Thompson nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Westbrook kicks to Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Andre Iguodala.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He's off on the first. And the Warriors making a change here. McKinney's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Curry against Felton. Curry passes to Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook kicks to Felton. On the wing, George. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Curry against Felton. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
Bounce pass Felton. With 1 on the clock. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
You know, this is the discipline you need to play with. At this level, number of possessions matters.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The forwards, George and Grant. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Schroeder finds Grant. 5 on the clock. It's Westbrook with the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Passes it to McKinney. Outside Curry. From the arc. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Here's Grant. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
and defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring. Tremendous play from Sean Livingston, a true leader who is not afraid of the big moment.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Well, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. .27 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
I mean, it is hard to keep Stephen Curry from scoring. And then you add he's getting to the free throw line. That's really annoying for the defense.
The first, and that gives them the lead.
As we know, Steph's one of the game's most accurate shooters. He's part of the 50-40-90 club.
And so he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in the game. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
Yeah, for sure. They need a quick score and a foul just to have a chance.
No good from Grant.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Here's Westbrook. From deep. Off the mark. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, we know that you are a defensive presence in the paint, but how do you find balance to also contribute offensively?
Just attack the rim. I think there's a couple of opportunities where I had a chance to attack the rim and get closer to the basket on my post move. So I'm working on it. There's always room to improve.
Well, congratulations on the win, Andrew. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.